It's you, isn't it? It's you, motherfricker. It's you. It's always you. It's always going to be you, isn't it? It's always going to be Charizard. Hello, does and dudes, and welcome back to the Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough, where we are starting off with a good old-fashioned fight against Emma. Because that's the only way to get information in this world. I went ahead and I did what I said I would do before. I went to the ZI Royale and I went ahead and got my Challenger's ticket so that we don't have to worry about that getting in the way of our fun, though. Something exciting did happen in that one of the trainers I faced used Mega Aerodactyl against me. Was not expecting that. But it was certainly fun, interesting. And then also that explains why right down at the bottom you can kind of see that Taro is Mega Evolved right now because I evolved them during the battles. So, you know, we're just gonna hold that in our pocket. That's a strategy right there. That's a feature. Okay? Anyway, Snuffles, you're first up because I don't know. I have no idea what she's going to use. But I trust you, Snuffles. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Emma stayed out of the ZA Royale because she's always got a ton of detective work on her plate, but you ought to know she's super strong. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I need that info. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar. You have Mega Malamar! That's crazy. That's crazy. Were these given to you by Looker? Is that what you're trying to imply? You have Mega Ampharos, but I guess that's not what you're using. Oh, I sent out Taro. Why did I send out Taro? Oh well. And you're not Mega Evolved anymore. Okay. Well, man, there goes all my plotting. But now we know it's Mega Malamar, which means actually I would rather use Lass. Lopunny, okay. It's okay, look, Lopunnies are strong. They aren't that, defensively strong. We know this. Mawile! Is this just, are you? No, wrong Mawile! Not what I meant. That's what I meant. Flamethrower. And my question stands. Are you just me? Lucario? Okay. Okay, it's alright. She's not me. She certainly isn't beating any furry allegations, though. It's Malamar time! My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. God, Emma would have Mega Malamar, wouldn't she? Look at that. Look at the body. Ah. Alright. Your turn. Mega Evolve into Mega Lass, which kind of sounds like I'm trying to say like Legolas. Lass, how strong are you? I get you are level 68. You are the most. Yeah, I have definitely been over-leveling Lass a little bit. Not on purpose. I just use Lass all the time because Mawile is such a good Pokemon. It's not my fault. My favorite's just good. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? Oh god, let me get out my dissertation. They're a group that caused a ton of trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysandre, I think. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose, so it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard about what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Although it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. Oh god, is he a fire type user? Frick! And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Does Grisham have a goal of their own? Maybe? And they're not? I don't know. God dang it. There's no real saying for sure, but until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? The former Team Flare researcher knows a Team Flare candidate? Have no idea how that could possibly be. Sorry, that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Gale. Alright, fine. Mabel, who's Grisham? Some sort of Team Flare grunt. Which bodes so well for me. You know how I love fire types. Oh, while I'm here, is there a Pokemon centers are so far away. Why are they so far away? There's only like a bajillion of them. Excuse me, pardon me. Move it along. Hello, please heal my Pokemon. Cause who knows, Mabel could fight me, you know? Like, she could be like, I'll tell you the info. If you fight me, and I'll be like, frick, fine. Cause that's all I'm good for nowadays. Battling. No one asks me to do anything else with my talents. Like knitting. What if I needed to knit in order to save the world? Which is actually not a talent that real Gale possesses. Just fake Gale. This Gale in particular, she knows how to knit. But real Gale tried knitting once or twice. And crochet. And every time I get like a block done and then I get bored and I move on. I'm so bad at patient arts and crafts. Okay. That's an introduction. That rat's that vile little man! I can't believe the mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. That doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Who's the mayor? Are you making any progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Tell me about Grisham! Who is he? Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who is in Team Flare. Team Flare? It seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be part of Team Flare. What? As if we didn't know. But this Gale doesn't know. Seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they ever hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. It's a good way to work through life, I guess. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the stop story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles, not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale, but if you really gotta know, you might want to try the Lysandre Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be here to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Alright, thanks, boss. Understood, boss. Alright, well, I mean, it was a fiery cafe, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's run by Team Flare Grunts. Hello, are you Grisham? Because that... I don't know if it's much of a reveal, if it is you. But I'm willing to believe it's you. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. Here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. Like we'd order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. Ah, the quiet master of Centrical Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in Rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me, Grisham, at your service. He was the cafe man the whole entire time! I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes a little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point in even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over. If you be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Alright. Great. I have plenty of time to go here and cry. And cry because 50% of my team are still weak to fire. I will have to rely on the other 50%. Any of you learn any rock or water moves? Let's go through the whole shebang again. Dig instead of play rough. I knew I'd regret it. I knew I'd regret deciding to just screw it and go for my favorite Pokemons instead of one that is super helpful against the type I'm weakest against. But it is what it is. I'll keep what I've got. Could get rid of Flamethrower for something else since I know they're gonna be fire types. But what? You don't learn too many moves, honestly. I'm kind of surprised by how few moves you do learn. Please learn Earth Power. Bulldoze. Taro is a ground type now. Okay, that's what I've got. I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. Alright. Come on, Ephraim. Waddle faster! We have to stop the team. I think I'm going to use Ephraim because... well, no, they'll all know Crunch. They'll all know Crunch. That's the problem with ghost types, is every Pokemon and their mother know Crunch. Alright, over here. What's over here? Ah. Some sketchy place. Alright. Let's go into the sketchy place. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Look at you waiting like a good little girl. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. It's totally because this isn't our headquarters. This is Lysandre Cafe. Ah, it used to be their headquarters. This was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. Do you know about you do know about Team Flare, don't you? Yeah. I played the first games. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grizel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. She's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of her. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grizel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel when she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please won't you grant Grizel this battle she desires? Fine. I'll beat you up. But only because you asked. Okay? Understand, you wanted this. Fight me. I will, and I'll win. That's it. We just fight. I'm going to bring you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Alright, let's see how outmatched we are with our team comp. Maybe we can survive with 3 Pokemon. Talonflame! You probably don't have Bite. God, you take so long to do anything. Sorry, Ephraim. Okay. So we're going to go to a Pokemon that takes no time to do anything. But also doesn't have the power. To be fair, 1 Mach Punch is weak. Don't worry, Mach Punch is weak. Oh gosh. Ah, jeez. Jolly gee willikers. Okay, that's 2 down. 2 down. Aerodactyl? Okay, you're not a fire type. We can use that to our advantage. Metagross? Metagross! Okay, okay, okay. I am... Ugh. This is throwing me for a loop. Alright, who's your final Pokemon and do you Mega Evolve? Pyroar! Pyroar! Mega Pyroar! Mega Pyroar! I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Mega Pyroar! Oh, golly gee williker. Oh, she had it on her ring the whole time. I'm a moron. Alright, Mega Pyroar. Oh my gosh. What a main. Why did I use Flamethrower? What an idiot. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay, okay, okay. We're just gonna punch it as fast as possible. Okay, we did punch it as fast as possible. What did it do? Nothing, really. Okay! Darrow! You're our last shot! We're gonna Mega Evolve! And hope for the best! Oh, this is bad! Okay, we did it! Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. This is ridiculous. You're right, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous how bad we are against fire types. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumiose City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Oh my gosh. Voila, one Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe! What is wrong with you people? That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Alright, but if you have Mega Pyroar, what does he have? What does he have? That's crazy. That's crazy that she had a Mega Pyroar. I was not expecting that, okay? I was thrown off. I shouldn't have been, but I was. The fiery red of Lysandre's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysandre Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? Alright. Everybody get ready. It's time for exposition hour. You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation! You may only see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would never have been driven to such madness! And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts! And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Gale, to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. Open sesame! What is this? Oh, the worst moving door ever. Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secret for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be a labyrinth. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. More new Pokemon? Anything good against fire types? I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysandre Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Thanks, Maybell. There's a key, there's a key. Alright. We are in the spooky labs. Oh. I heard a Pokemon. Oh. It's a Houndoom. It's a Houndoom. I still have no answers. Okay. Good job. Oh, Lovelace. I'm gonna be relying on you. Alright. I guess we gotta start going in on these teleportation pads. I don't think we can do... Oh. Is this the switch? Pull down the lever and activated the power supply unit. Oh, light? Oh, they work now. They wouldn't work. Oh, okay. Understood. I thought that they were working already. Alright, warp panels will work. I just like scoping out things before I start jumping on warp panels. Alright, I'm over here. Where's over here? I have no idea. Good thing there's a map. Manectric! You're not gonna help me against fire types, but you're cool. I might catch you just to catch you. Yeah. Dark Pulse. I'm sure that's helpful, but it's not exactly what I wanted. Alright, next warp pad. What's this one go to? Dawnstone. Okay. And a door to... Oh. Oh, that's a pit. Can I rotom jump? No, I can't go any further. I thought I was smart. I thought I was gonna rotom jump over it. My creativity has been squashed. Nothing over here? No. Okay. That needs a key. Letter A is displayed on the console. A. Okay. So I did something wrong. Is it here? Was there something I was supposed to click? Is there a machine I'm supposed to find? Is it this sparkly thing that I definitely didn't see? Lab card A. Alright, Lovelace. Now that we've gotten the sparkly thing we were clearly supposed to have seen. Let's head back. And don't tell anyone that I made that mistake. I'm only a little bit blind. Not that blind. A. I like this area. Oh, oh, oh. There's a Noivern above us. I could just catch a Noivern. I know I have annoyed back, but like, why not? Alright, we're gonna try to go for the Houndoom. Okay. Good job, Lovelace. We're sneaking into the secret, secure facility. Even though this is actually a security facility that has been left completely abandoned, so therefore we're not necessarily sneaking so much as just breaking and entering, but you know. What's really the difference between friends? Alright. We need to get a key card again. I'm going to assume this is the one that I want. Rare candy, there's another warp pad. Tiny mushroom. Is that it? Yes, lab card B. Alright. Fantastic. Can I go this way? No. No. Can I go this way? Oh, that's what the I see. On the map, there's arrows. I see. I see. They are a one-way direction. I understand, game. I'm smart. I've figured it out. I figured out your puzzle for children. Build them, build them, build them, build them, build them. It's not gonna help my fire weakness, but build them! I'll try. Okay. None of them want to work. Ugh, they're all so bad at catching them. Alright, I get it. They have a high catch rate. A really high catch rate. Because Metagross is freaking cool. I kind of forgot that I saw him in the game. Not gonna lie. Alright, there we go. Over here, we have something else to turn on. Hello. Now I'm just thinking I need to go back and get more, just like farm for Beldum. Again, Psychic and Steel, 2 types I already have. Not helpful against fire, but like that's who I am as a person. I am a person who's not helpful against fire. That is my defining characteristic. Thunderstone. Nice. And what's over here? Max Revive. Alright, I'll take it. Anything sparkly? Nope. Alright, Warp Pad it is. Were we here? No, no. It looks like the other place we were, but it's not. Okay. Ekans. Okay. Oh, that's... I mean, good for you, but that's not what I meant to press. Ow. This way, Vespa! Why the quick ball? Sorry. That's my bad, Arbok. I used a quick ball. That was a stupid decision on my part. Alright, I got card C. Where did I come from? Where did I go? Where did I come from, Cotton Eye Joe? This does not lead to the other side. Alright. And what about over here? Another Houndoom. Mach That's how we do it. There's purple. Is that card C or card D? Can't even remember anymore. Oh, Noivern. Hello. Let me check this way first. Good job, Lovelace. You've been fantastic. Ephraim, your turn. Alright, we did have this key. Oh! Alpha Aegislash. Ephraim, I have a feeling... I have a feeling you're not set up to succeed. But we'll try it anyway. I'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Druid! Okay. Sorry to doubt you, Ephraim. That was a lot cleaner of a battle than I thought it would be. I kind of thought it would try to attack you or something, but it seems that was not the case. It was rather a pacifistic Aegislash, all things considered. Maybe it only knew Slash. An Aegislash that can't hit a ghost type for the life of it. Rock. Ah, Route 10's Geosenge Town rocks. I see. I see. Alright, well I'm gonna press this because I assume that gets the warp point to activate, which allows me to go back to the front without having to go through the entire labyrinth I just went through. Pokemon is good at doing that. Allowing me to not go through the entire dungeon again. Ooh, 2 floors. I'm only gonna go down one at a time. Let's see what's down here. Cause there could be many cool Pokemon, like Beldum, down here. Oh no, it's a gate. I don't like that the sound stopped. That's so freaky. I don't like when it's just the sound of my feet stomping on the floor. It brings me great anxiety. I don't like that it's dark. And quiet. Guys, it's dark and quiet and it's freaky. Hello? Actually, Ephraim, you like the dark. Ephraim, what do you see? Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legend. And File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we've not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The fuel. The device that grants life is, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection radiation or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, someone must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. Lysandre is Thanos confirmed. It's good to have that confirmed. I was wondering why, Thanos had a big, giant head of flaming red mane hair. But I see now it's because he was Lysandre, and they share the same dream in all universes. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Zygarde! If you become my friend, you're good against fire types. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. But how? Zygarde seems to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular, Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're right here. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. That has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysandre Cafe wished you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and then AZ, then do what must be done. Zygarde, become my friend, so that I can fight Team Flare and not die. God dang it. I'm still screwed. I've learned the truth. That Beldum lies beneath Lysandre Cafe, and that's crazy. Did you see Lysandre? I met him inside. To think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Cressel, there will be time for such things later. And you, Gale, you must know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was abandoned. Or disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learn of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Well then. I still just want Zygarde to be my friend. But I guess, back to the hotel for more exposition. It's good exposition, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying myself. My voice, not so much. AZ, they're telling me you made a death ray. Tell me it isn't true. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up upon. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, hey, Gale, did you manage to find Grisham? Yeah, he's the guy from the cafe. No kidding! I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Seems he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes. I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Ah, the beautiful box at the center of the universe. Gale, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you of this terrible sins I have committed and of my many regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known, and my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life. Also, I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Ooh. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. So pretty! The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. It was the last extinction event. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. I'm still angry about that. God dang it. Seriously, for 3,000 old years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. This, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device I would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed upon Floette. That is what Angie is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was in one sense my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. The day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Angie, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of Mega Power even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock woke Angie and caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Angie. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too! So we need the strongest mega evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to mega evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only mega evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others, though it is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness, but she likely also returned to me so I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all those events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter, AZ still made this awful mess and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, but I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I hear you, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. And by that I mean Gale. Gale. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you've got to go beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. I know we can count on you, Gale. Whatever Grisham and Team Flair Nouveau's deal is, it won't stop us from stopping the tower. Now it's time to go see Grisham about your promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Okay, but like, I still don't have an answer to this team. Squiggles is level 50. That's about all I got. Can I make evolve Salamence? Would that do anything? Kangaskhan. I mean, I could put Kangaskhan on the team just to have another normal type. But it's a special attacking Kangaskhan, which is crazy. I got an Eevee. Vaporeon, anybody? Mega Vaporeon? I'm so screwed! I am so screwed. I say we give it a shot. We give it a shot, and if I lose, I can rethink things there. We can see how close we get. But, you know, I don't want people to say I gave up. I don't want people to say I took the easy way out. Oh, you... God dang it. It's Charizard, isn't it? It's you, isn't it? It's you, motherfricker. It's you. It's always you. It's always going to be you, isn't it? It's always going to be Charizard. I bet you Charizard is his Mega. Mega Charizard Z. That would be crazy. But maybe. And that is going to be something we figure out in the next episode. I know this one was a little bit short, but come on. It was a lot of exposition and oh, I'm gonna lose so badly. I'm going to lose so badly, and then I'm gonna have to do some sort of montage training thing to get a Pokemon that actually can. Whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Which is in the next episode. So see you there. Bye-bye.